Level 1. The first envelope. It starts with a traffic stop that shouldn't matter. The driver doesn't argue, doesn't plead. He just watches through the window like he already knows how this ends. Plates come back clean. The trunk holds nothing that sticks. Then the envelope appears. Thick, rubber-banded, heavy. It isn't opened. It doesn't need to be. "Just let me go," the driver says. The radio crackles. Dispatch asking for status. There's a pause. A moment where everything still fits together. Badge, rules, routine. Then a choice. The driver is released. No report is filed. No record exists. That night, the envelope is opened. $8,000. Cash. Untouched by paperwork. Untouched by consequence. It's called a one-time decision. It never is.
Level 2. The quiet arrangement. The call comes quickly. Private number. No introduction. You made the right decision. There are no questions about how the number was obtained. A meeting is set. A diner. Off the highway. No cameras worth worrying about. He's already there. No name, no badge, just certainty. You're not on anyone's radar, he says. That makes you useful. A list is placed on the table. License plates, times, routes. The instruction is simple. Don't be there. Or arrive late. Or look away. That's trafficking, comes the response. That's business, he replies. The hesitation fades faster than expected. The payments begin. Missed checkpoints, delayed patrols, redirected calls. Nothing direct, nothing violent, just absence. It's justified. No one is being harmed, just not helped. That difference matters, at first.
Level 3. The first real decision. A call comes in during a night shift. Suspicious vehicle. Matches a plate that should be ignored. A unit is already engaging. Backup is needed. Position is close. Response is expected. The phone buzzes. Unknown number. Don't. Just one word. The radio waits. So does the decision. Respond and everything changes. Delay and something else does. Traffic delay, 5 minutes out. Arrival takes 7. The vehicle is gone. The partner is frustrated. Slipped through. Agreement comes easily. That night, the envelope doubles. $15,000. The hesitation is gone when counting it. That's the shift. It's no longer about ignoring. It's about choosing outcomes. Level 4. The reliable asset. 6 months in, the envelopes stop. The system replaces them. Weekly payments. Structured. Predictable. $12,000 minimum. More when operations increase. Nothing traces back. New responsibilities appear. Patrol routes are adjusted. Coverage shifts subtly. Units are placed where nothing happens. Pulled from where something will. Control becomes indirect. Predictability becomes the tool. Because predictable systems can be shaped. A junior officer questions an assignment. Why clear that sector? The answer is immediate. Because that's the order. No argument follows, but memory does. Names begin to be tracked. Patterns observed. Curiosity noted. The role evolves. It's no longer just about facilitating operations. It's about protecting the structure itself.
Level 5. The first blood. The line appears clearly for the first time. A name surfaces. Internal affairs. Questions are being asked. Records reviewed. Patterns noticed. Too close. The instruction arrives. Handle it. There is a pause, but not for long. The realization comes quickly. The line was crossed already. This is just acknowledging it. Options are given: an escalation, a mistake, or something cleaner. The clean option is chosen. A tip is passed quietly, timing adjusted, location ensured. It becomes a robbery, officially. No connection leads back. The funeral is attended, uniform pressed, hands shaken, trust maintained. There is no overwhelming guilt, just a shift. Understanding settles in. There are no partial roles anymore, only positions, inside or outside.
Level 6. The Gatekeeper. By the third year, orders change. They are no longer instructions, they are expectations, outcomes that need to happen. Methods are left open. A section of the city falls under control, not by title, but by influence. Every officer is understood. Who bends, who resists, who watches. Opportunities are presented, better shifts, extra income, protection. Some accept, some don't. Those who don't are left untouched, but never unwatched. Percentages replace payments, cuts from operations, cuts from movement. Some weeks bring $40,000, sometimes more. Money becomes less important. Control replaces it. Assets grow. Properties exist without names. Accounts exist without identity. Distance forms between past and present. The badge becomes symbolic. The role becomes something else entirely. Authority without oversight. Presence without visibility.
Level 7. The Untouchable. Pressure builds slowly. A task force forms. Multiple agencies. Too much attention. Too many aligned questions. The source is traced. Someone talked. Not from below, from within the higher structure. That's when the truth becomes clear. There is no loyalty, only balance. Value determines survival. The response is calculated, not aggressive, not obvious. Cases stall. Evidence disappears. Witnesses withdraw. Careers quietly collapse. The investigation doesn't fail. It suffocates. 6 months later, it's gone. No conclusions, no consequences. The realization settles in. Protection isn't real. Maintenance is. As long as keeping the system intact is more valuable than removing it, survival continues. But that equation can change. Level 8. The System. Patrols are no longer part of daily life. Uniforms are optional. Decisions happen in offices, in silence, in conversations that leave no trace. The structure runs on its own. Layers handle everything. Names become irrelevant. Patterns matter more. Time is spent observing, adjusting, maintaining balance, because that is the real role. Not enforcement, not profit, stability. Too much chaos attracts attention. Too much control creates resistance. The balance must hold. There is no exit, only removal, and removal is final. Comfort exists, wealth exists, but rest does not. Every call carries weight. Every silence suggests movement. Trust becomes impossible, especially toward those brought into the system, because they follow the same path, the same logic. A new officer appears, clean, observant, careful, too careful. Questions are asked, patterns are noticed. The process is familiar. Nothing is rushed. Time is taken, because that is the final rule. The system replaces itself. A traffic stop happens. A car that shouldn't be stopped is stopped. A moment is created. An envelope is prepared, thick, rubber-banded, heavy. A decision is about to be made. It looks small. It feels insignificant. It isn't. Because that's how it starts. And once it starts, it doesn't end.